What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Prestige Amazon FBA YouTube channel. If you guys are new to the Prestige family, welcome to the family. If you guys haven't already checked out the Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind group, you can find that on Facebook just by typing Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind or checking down in the link in the description for a direct link to that Facebook group. As mentioned in my previous videos, I am giving away free 30-minute coaching calls. So if you guys need some help, if you guys need some questions answered, if you guys just want to talk to me for half an hour, all you guys need to do is stay till the end of this video to find out how to get that free 30-minute coaching call. So as mentioned in the previous video, if you haven't checked that out already, please be sure to do so up here. But the last video was about keyword research using Helium 10's magnet tool. And today I want to use another tool just to show you guys how I also find keywords for building out my listing, for building out my PPC, and just optimizing my SEO, search engine optimization, for certain listings that I am using. And hopefully this helps you guys out. And this may be part 2 of a 3-part series, but it may be 3, 4, 5 videos about keyword research because there's so much that goes into it, and I just want to be as thorough as I can with you guys. So let's dive into it now. What's up, guys? So you're probably thrown off as soon as you saw this video, opened this video, you saw a bunch of football draft card picks. But if you guys didn't see the last video, you would be less confused. This is a product that I had found to be super profitable. And if you didn't watch the video before that one, it was about how I found one of these items. It's no longer at its peak because football draft season is kind of slowing down or kicking off. Nobody's really buying these because they bought them before the football draft season, fantasy football draft season. But at one point, one of these products was doing, $400,000 per month in monthly revenue with really low review counts. So if you guys didn't check out the video, be sure to also go check out that video. But this was such a good example that I wanted to continue to use it for this keyword research purpose. So let's get into this. If you guys don't know what Helium 10 is, don't mind that. Helium 10, awesome research tool. It's the research tool that I recommend. Jungle Scout is also amazing, but currently at this point in time, I'm using Helium 10. And if you guys haven't already gotten, and if you guys don't already use Helium 10, I have a 50% off coupon code just for the Prestige Amazon FBA family. So please be sure to go get that down below in the cheat sheet and in the description of this video. It'll save you guys huge amounts of money. I think the first month is $50 off or something like that. So let me help you guys save $50. Be sure to go grab that. But Helium 10, this is the tool that I use first and foremost within the last few months, maybe a year. If you didn't catch the last video, I used Helium 10's tool called Magnet, and that's another keyword research tool. But in this video, I want to focus on Cerebro, and it's just under Magnet. It is also a keyword research tool. It is super useful. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago when I was just starting out, there was almost nothing like this, and there was a tool similar where you could input an ASIN, and if you don't know what the ASIN is, it's Amazon's product identifier code. That's the ASIN number. But there was almost nothing like this, and there was a similar tool that did do this type of service, but they charged you per search, and it was not cheap. So Helium 10 has this for you at unlimited uses, even with that for 50% off promo code. So definitely take advantage of that. So we have Helium 10, reverse ASIN, Cerebro pulls up. I'm gonna go back to this listing page. So what I did was I just typed in fantasy football, and that's what popped up. So I'm guessing that is what most people are searching for. ASIN is right here. If you don't see this on your screen, it's probably because you don't have the Helium 10 Chrome extension installed. I'm going to shrink myself, sorry, because you don't need to see me. I'm not important. if you don't have the Helium-10 Chrome extension installed, you don't see this extra add-on, these extra add-ons down here. What you can also do is click on a listing. Computer's cooperating today. Scroll a little down. In product details, you'll see the ASIN right here. So what you can do is just copy and paste that ASIN. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. And you just hit get keywords. And what Helium-10 is going to do is going to do a database search of what keywords and phrases that this exact ASIN is hitting for. So there's no more guesswork. Helium-10 does it for you. All you need to do is copy and paste the ASIN into Cerebro. It does a reverse ASIN lookup, and it pulls up all of these keywords, which is amazing. Again, this is something that is pretty recent and super useful. So you'll see here, I minimize the screen. You'll see the organic rank. So this is the rank, the organic rank. This specific item is ranked for these specific phrases. So if you, let's just use 2018 Fantasy Football Draft Kit as an example. So it says it's organic rank #1. We can hit that, this direct link button, just hit that. It'll take you to the exact phrase search, and boom. Okay, maybe it's not super accurate all the time, but it's one or two. Maybe it switches back and forth depending on where you are in the US. So Cerebro found this to be #1, and I believe it's probably #1 most of the time, just based on the sales and reviews and pricing. But yes, it shows the organic rank as #1 position for all of these keyword phrases, which is probably why it's doing such ridiculous numbers as we saw in the last video. But this is another way to do keyword research. It's so simple. Input the ASIN. This is the item's phrases that it's indexing for in order of how it's ranking organically in certain pages. So you'll see when we scroll down further, you'll see that it's ranked #2 for certain keywords, and then it'll also highlight Amazon's choice if it's Amazon's choice for that keyword phrase. A really cool thing that you can do that I demonstrated in the last video as well is that you can hit search volume, and Helium-10 kind of does the work for you, and it filters it out by highest search volume down to lowest. And it has, yes, I mean, I don't even want to go that far, but over 10 pages of keywords that this item is indexing for. So you can imagine the possibilities of what people are searching for to find this product, which is super cool. And you see here, these are all the exact keyword phrases that people are using to find this exact product. So what I would do here from this point is, if I wanted to build out my backend keyword list, or if I wanted to build out my PPC, which is Amazon's advertising platform, it stands for pay-per-click. If I wanted to, specifically target these keywords as exact matches, meaning if somebody were to search up Fantasy Football Draft Board 2019, it would show up as a sponsored listing for that keyword phrase. So what I could do is just pretty much copy and paste all of these and input those into a exact match phrase campaign. And if you find certain keywords to be not super relevant or not exactly targeted, you can feel free to X these out. If you don't want NFL football, although that is relevant. Longboards, you can take that out. Easy up the A team, you can take that out. But you see how easy it is to use the Helium-10 platform. Another thing I like to do is export as a Excel sheet. Helium-10 puts this into Excel sheet for you, just so you can open it up. I like to have my own file of it, especially if you're running on a monthly plan and you only want to use the plan for a month. You're welcome to just export that, keep all that data onto your computer so that you don't necessarily need the Helium-10 for multiple months. Unless you do, then you're welcome to keep Helium-10. I personally do most of the time, but super useful just to be able to have your own copy. So it's already sorted out in search volume, but you're welcome to manipulate however you want. You can right click and sort from highest to lowest just here. But what you can do in terms of keyword research, and if you wanted to build out your listing, I usually copy and paste maybe the first 400 keyword phrases. And then I'll also use Helium 10's keyword processor. I use this in the last video as well. But I'll show you guys, you basically just copy and paste all that top 400, and there's a ton of duplicates. So what you're gonna wanna do is have Helium 10 remove these duplicates, and it's nice that Helium 10 has all these tools for you just on one platform. So you're not using 10 different websites to do 10 different things. So you just hit process. You can even remove ASINs, but there are no ASINs I don't see. So look at this, 1600 characters. Amazon's backend has a maximum of about 250 characters, I believe, for backend keywords specifically, and about 80 to 200 characters max in the title. So you're gonna want to go through this and, you know, cancel out the words and phrases that aren't super relevant, like belts, dummies, they're on down, who's, think. Like there's tons of words in here, FFL, that aren't going to be super relevant to your listing and that you don't want to take up space because space is very limited. Before, you could have like 1,000 characters, and even more so before then. But Amazon has really narrowed this down to 250 characters. And in my opinion, that's all you really need. A lot of the times it was just really excessive in the past, and you would have keywords that aren't super relevant. So I don't think it's a huge deal that they took out a lot of the keywords, but this is how you would find what keywords would be most relevant to your listing and that you could add to your backend. Say we deleted this, total characters 500. So you would have to keep knocking down total characters, but you can see that you would basically just take this, copy and paste, add it to your backend listing into your keywords, and your product would be indexed for these keywords. Whenever somebody would make a purchase, look for these certain phrases, they would be able to find your product eventually if ranked properly. But super, super useful, guys. Let me try to go back here. Yeah, so super useful. It comes up with all of these keywords for you guys. You can use this to target on PPC campaigns again, target by adding them onto your backend keywords, and then also making sure that for these super high search volume keywords, like fantasy football draft board kit, those definitely should be in your title. So when you guys are building out your listing, when you guys are building out your backend, definitely take advantage of Cerebro because it's super useful to save you so much time, because it used to take me hours, and as you guys saw, I just did that in minutes. So I hope I saved you guys time. Time is money, so I hope I saved you guys money as well. Let me know if you guys liked that video. Be sure to leave a like. As mentioned, if you guys are interested in a 30-minute coaching call, all you need to do down below is comment #prestige Amazon FBA, and I will be choosing one person for that coaching call. Stay tuned. I'll message you via DM if you do get that coaching call. Again, if you guys haven't already gotten the cheat sheet, be sure to go do so down below, because I include a 50% off Helium 10 just for the Prestige Amazon FBA family. And once again, if I wasn't annoying enough, please be sure to join the Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind Facebook group. Super active, growing really quickly, and super helpful. So I'll catch you guys at the next video. Peace.